Babe, can you turn the TV towards me, please? Like push it towards me. Thank you. Push the camera down. Push the camera down. Alright. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do something. Mm. Mhm. Cool. No, you don't. Like what? I don't know why that nigga be putting his shit in it. Module. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. I don't know. Yeah. I'm good.
Only water one was dirty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. The Bulls.
Yeah, I took my fucking time doing this shit. I don't know what's that up there on the radio. On me on the phone.
Hey, how are you doing, man? You are playing my favorite sports. Are you reading chats? I can't hear your voice, maybe your mic is off. Which games do you play? BTW, I'm an artist and I saw your channel. Why you don't put a gaming logo on your channel? Basically it shows your channel identity and you get. Try to make your channel more attractive and dope. So if you want I can help you with that. Can I show you some of my work? Autumn.
So you want the shorts inside the socks? Okay.
Just follow me, I will show
Hold
you
on.
some of my work.
Just leave it. Just leave that.
What you mean just leave it?
Just leave that.
You don't want it folded up and shit?
Just
Like,
leave it. Just leave it.
What you mean just leave? You want me to
It belongs in that bag. That's what. That's what's right there.
belongs in the bag?
Yes, this is summer stuff.
It's socks too?
Yes.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. They've got Kevin Durant, also Aaron Gordon out there, and it's Harden in at the two-guard spot.
Let's bring out the starters for your
And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
How about this up here? That's yours? And it's all heater.
Hold on, let me pee.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, Honey out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nurkic, the pass to Smith. Here's Tatum. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Tatum's got the opening field goal of the game for the Magic. Here's Money. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Now Shaq, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Clock at 6. From deep, Harden hits it from three-point range.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
And it's Sharp missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Houston. It's a three-point game. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. Nice touch on the back shot.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Money, defended by Young.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And here's Smith. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
2 minutes remaining.
4 on the clock. Nurkic a screen on Harden. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Money over Young, and it's Houston with another.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here is Smith. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Young's shot is good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bull. He's checked in for Nurkic. Okeke comes in for Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Tatum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. And then for Houston, Gordon's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Iverson comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Money. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
The Magic making a switch here. McBride's checked in.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
And it's good, 2 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Dunn. The Rockets pull it in. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It'll count. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Rockets lead by 13. And will return short. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So on the floor for Houston, Aaron Gordon out there with O'Neal. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Iverson in at the shooting guard. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by Harris. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
O'Neal finds Harris. Iverson outside. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is good.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Done with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Okeke. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And that one's good. Westbrook
taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like,
look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game. Where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Here's Money. 8 points for him.
Oh my
great
goodness! That was special.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land. Money's got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Iverson. And here they come. Again, the Rockets score.
Great anticipation on the steal. And once he's on the break, Iverson, hard to stop, actually unstoppable. He's got lightning speed and great finishing ability. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so it's the Houston Rockets rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
we're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at Houston. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Magic.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Trae Young is out there with Sharp. Then it's Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Sharp, the pass to Young. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Durant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 7.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Tatum way outside. Trying to answer. Back, but that three is off the mark. Houston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Driving to the basket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Sharp, the pass to Smith. Traps in the tray. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Plays the four, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Kicks to Harden. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Stolen by Harden. Here's Durant. Second chance shot. Anthony lays it in. Shaq's got his first bucket in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
On its way from Young for 2. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Houston's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith. No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Here's Tatum, and it's sent back by KD.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Good work there as it goes. 19 points for money.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
52 seconds left in the third. Here's Harden, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Aaron Gordon comes in for Shaq. Iverson's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for money. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. The top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harris has checked in. Here's Iverson, and Ball sends it back.
Great defense from both, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Iverson kicks to Westbrook. Iverson passes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Pass to McBride. From outside, off the mark. Outside Westbrook. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Smith. Joe Harris is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Iverson, and it's Westbrook in a point guard.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Gordon against Tatum. And then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Pope loose and stolen by Iverson. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Rockets. As Azubuike's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Iverson outside. Over Tatum. The kick out to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
And there's the feed to Tatum. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And Iverson gets it to go. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bull. Smith comes in for Okiki. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. A new lineup here for Houston. And an intentional foul right there. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold, and I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
Here's money. Oh!
Whoa! Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The Magic again can't hit. On offense, here are the Rockets. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. And here's KD for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Tatum. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Money, defended by Young. Fires the 3, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Tries it from 9. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first 2 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Money.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Young, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Durant, that's good.
3. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The Magic again can't hit. Here's Money. There's the 3. It's in.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard.
Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time